Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Eric DiMartino from DiMartino Chiropractic Center. Today we're talking about sinus infections and sinus headaches and what chiropractic care can actually do to help that. And so many of you, if not all of you, have probably experienced sinus headaches at some point. And what basically causes it is that we have these things called sinuses, and there's a lot of them, but the biggest ones are behind our cheekbones and also behind our forehead. And typically when we get a sinus headache, that's where you're going to feel pressure in those areas. So what actually causes that is it's either an allergy that we have or some sort of infection, whether it's a sinus infection or any kind of upper respiratory infection. But regardless of the cause, those allergens or the infection, what it does, it causes a lot of inflammation in our mucous membranes. So we have the lining of our sinuses and our nasal cavity and even our mouth are what are called mucous membranes. And if we have an infection or an allergy, or allergic attack, those mucous membranes become inflamed. When they become inflamed, they kind of swell, and they can actually swell to the point that they block the ability for these sinuses to drain the mucus properly. See, whenever we get cold or something, that's where mucus is formed, and that's what comes out through our through our nostrils or even goes down into our stomach. And what that mucus is for is it kind of takes all the bad stuff and it's trying to get it out of our body. It's going into our lymph system, and then our body will dispose of that through various detoxification mechanisms. And so what happens is whenever we're getting these types of problems, again, whether it's an allergy or a sinus infection or any upper respiratory infection, it's always an immune system problem, right? That person either has a weak or somehow a negatively affected immune system that they're getting these issues. Have you ever noticed, we like to blame the germs or the allergens, but you ever notice how some people will get these allergy, sinus headaches, or people will get sinus infections all the time, and some people never get them, even within the same household? It's not really the germs, because the germs are everywhere, right? Especially if you live in the same household. What it is that person who gets them has a weakened immune system, and they just can't deal with it the way somebody who has a stronger immune system can. So one of the biggest things that we see are actually, believe it or not, problems in the spine can cause issues in the immune system, and this is how. There's a lot of different systems in our body. We have a respiratory system, we have our circulatory system, our digestive system. But all those systems are controlled by one master system, and that is our nervous system. The nervous system has three parts. We have our brain, which connects to our spinal cord that goes down inside of our spine, and then it branches off to form these nerves, and these nerves go out and connect to every single part of our body. So these nerves not only control our arms and hands, our legs and our feet, but these nerves also control all the organs within our body as well. So you can see like nerves in the neck control things like your eyes, your sinuses, your ears, your thyroid gland. Middle back nerves control things like your heart, lungs, stomach. Your lower back nerves control things like your bowels, reproductive organs, bladder. And that's how all these things function. Our brain kind of tells them or sends signals through these nerves to make these things function properly. Well, we have nerves that control our immune system as well. So ideally, when we have a healthy spine and nervous system, our bones are called vertebrae. They're in proper alignment. And when the spine is in proper alignment, the spine's job is it protects these nerves by allowing these holes where the nerves come out to be wide open. So the nerves are protected, everything works great, we function well, we're healthy. Unfortunately in life, we get beaten up, whether it's through car accidents, falls, sports injuries, or even little things like bad posture, sitting too much, lifting improperly. These things put a stress on the spine, and they cause these bones to either lock up or go out of their proper position. When that happens, as a result, it will actually, instead of protecting the nerves, it actually interferes with the nerves. You've heard the term pinched nerve before. We have a technical word for that. It's called a subluxation. So when you get a subluxation, the nerves don't work properly, so whatever body part those nerves are connected to simply can't function properly. And if you have subluxations in your spine that are affecting immune system function, whether it's your sinuses, your lungs, there's many different parts of our body that the immune system is located. If you have a subluxation affecting that, your immune system is going to be weakened. It's simply not going to work the way it should, and you're going to get a lot more of these allergy issues or sinus infections as a result. So as chiropractors, our job is to determine if you have subluxations. Then we do something called chiropractic adjustments, where we gently push in the spine to put the bones back in their proper position, get them moving the way they're supposed to. That removes the interference to the nerves, the body can start to function, and as a result your body can get healthy, and you're not going to get nearly as many of these different sinus infections. Most people, when they think of chiropractic, they think of back and neck pain, because that's just what the public typically thinks of. And we're very good at helping people with those problems, but people don't realize your nerves control everything in your body. And so it's so vital to have a healthy spine so you can have a healthy nervous system. Because if you want to be healthy, you have to have a healthy nervous system. And to have a healthy nervous system, you must have a healthy spine. It's that simple. So if you or your loved ones are suffering with sinus headaches, or really any type of headache for that matter, we'd be happy to help. Simply click the link below and it'll take you to our new patient special offer where you can access the ability to come in our office for a complete consultation, evaluation, even x-rays to find out if you can be helped, and we can get all this at a discounted price. So if you're interested, please take advantage of that. We'd be happy to help. So I want to thank you guys for listening today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.